What if I told you that being stuck financially isn't actually your biggest problem? The real terror is that you're comfortable with it. You've normalized the anxiety, the sleepless nights, the constant calculation of every dollar. And here's what nobody wants to admit. Every single day you stay stuck. You're not just losing money, you're losing time you can never get back. But there's a pattern that keeps people trapped that once you see it, changes everything. And I'm going to show you exactly what it is in the next 5 minutes. Let me paint you a picture. You wake up, check your bank account, feel that familiar knot in your stomach and tell yourself, next month will be different, but it never is.
And you know why?
Because you're caught in what I call the survival loop. You're so busy putting out financial fires that you never have time to build a fireproof life. You work harder, longer hours. You cut back on coffee, on subscriptions, on anything that feels like joy. And still, nothing changes. Here's the scary part. This isn't happening by accident. Your brain has been wired to keep you exactly where you are. Because staying stuck, even when it's painful, feels safer than the unknown. Risk of actually changing. Let me show you something that should genuinely scare you. Calculate how much money you made last month. Now calculate how much you made the month before that. The same month last year. If those numbers are almost identical, you're not stuck. You're cemented. And cement hardens over time. But let's talk about what this is really costing you, not just in dollars. I'm talking about the relationships strained because money is always tight, the dreams you've shelved, the opportunities you've watched pass by because you couldn't afford the risk. Every birthday, every holiday, every milestone moment tainted by financial stress. That's not living. That's surviving. And the most terrifying question isn't, what if I stay stuck? It's, what will my life look like in 5 years if nothing changes? Because here's the truth nobody wants to face. If you don't interrupt this pattern now, you'll look back 5 years from today in the exact same position, or worse, wondering where the time went. So what's keeping you stuck? It's not lack of money. It's something much more insidious. You're addicted to immediate solutions. When financial pressure hits, you look for quick fixes. A side hustle that promises fast cash. Cutting expenses to the bone, maybe even risky opportunities that promise easy money, and every single one of these keeps you in the exact same cycle. Here's why. You're treating symptoms, not the disease. The disease is that you don't have a system. You're making financial decisions based on emotions, fear, desperation, hope, instead of strategy. Think about it. When was the last time you sat down and actually mapped out where every dollar goes? When did you last calculate your true hourly worth? When did you identify which activities actually generate wealth versus which ones just keep you busy? Most people never do this. They just react, day after day, year after year, and that's exactly why they stay stuck. Here's what has to change, and it starts today. Not Monday, not next month, today. First, stop running from the numbers. I know it's terrifying to look at your full financial picture, to see the debt, to acknowledge how little you're actually saving. But you cannot change what you refuse to confront. Sit down tonight and face it all, every account, every bill, every dollar, write it down. Second, understand this. You don't have a money problem. You have a value problem. You're not getting paid for your time. You're getting paid for the value you create. And right now, you're trapped in a low-value position. So ask yourself, what skills could I develop in the next 90 days that would make me exponentially more valuable? Third, cut the comfort spending, not the coffee. I'm talking about the real comfort spending, the things you buy to make yourself feel better about being stuck, the streaming services you don't watch, the subscriptions you forgot about, the convenience purchases that add up to thousands per year. Here's what it comes down to. You're going to feel discomfort either way. You can feel the discomfort of staying stuck. That slow, crushing weight of financial anxiety that steals your peace every single day. Or you can feel the discomfort of change, the sharp, temporary pain of doing hard things that actually move you forward. One discomfort leads to regret, the other leads to freedom. You get to choose. But here's what you need to understand. This choice has an expiration date. Every day you wait, options close, opportunities pass, time slips away. The version of your future where you're financially free is still possible, but the window is closing. So ask yourself right now, 6 months from today, Do you want to be watching another video like this one, feeling that same sick feeling in your stomach, wondering when things will change? Or do you want to look back and say, that was the day everything shifted? The choice is yours, but you have to make it now.